Hello friends. What strikes me the most about the scope of narcissism is understanding the modus operandi of these creatures. The modus operandi is exactly the same, regardless of language, culture, gender or social condition. It is like their behaviors come out of the same structure. It seems as narcissists are like terminals, displaying data from the main unit. What is even more surprising is the parallelism between narcissist and demonic modus operandi. Narcissists and demons lure us in a continuous way, with great intensity. As such, both could provoke an obsession, phobia, depression, or another type of mental illness in a person. We should never underestimate Satan's power, nor his hatred for God and people. He surreptitiously broadcasts his evil, spiritual intents into narcissists' minds, subtly working to turn people away from God. Ephesians 2:2. We should carefully consider the account of his actions in Ezekiel 28:12-16 as typical of his modus operandi. Although nothing was withheld from him, as it was created by God as the ultimate in beauty and function, perfect in his ways, he did not remain true, turning away from God, a picture of cancerous discontent. They both are adversaries of all of humanity. However, they are careful on whom they concentrate and with whom they pick their fights. Matthew 12:45. Narcissists and demons were sent by Satan to cause trouble between peoples, destroying relationships and causing us to fall away from God. Judges 9:23. Since they know they are in the wrong, they will do all they can to stand against all that is godly. They spend all of their energies seeking to destroy humanity and God's reputation. Their goal is to get as many of us as they can in some twisted mindset to prove that God was wrong and to take as many with them as possible. Narcissists and demons can also reside in the reprobate soul, those who are alienated from Christ due to their willful pride. Romans 1:23. Given the internal mechanism that is used to cause temptation, that is, the infusion of a thought or image in our intellect, memory, or imagination, this modus operandi can be used in such a pernicious way that it can unbalance a person. This is well within the power of narcissists and demons. The only thing that can prevent this activity is the will of God. However, as Christians, we can be harassed but not possessed. 1 John 4:4. That means, even though Satan and his entourage can affect us, influence us, frustrate us, bother us, and cause havoc and destruction, he cannot force us to comply. We have to be willful combatants in his army. We have to choose to ignore truth and focus on falsehoods. The ways that narcissists and demons like to operate with the most are to corrupt us with false doctrine. 1 Kings 22:21, Timothy 4:1, and obscure the truth of who Christ is. James 2:19, 1 John 4:1-3. They can get us to concentrate on the wrong things in life and inspire us to teach others false things, replicating their strategy in people who are willing. In addition, they can persecute you and your families, take away your money and property, and turn your friends and family against you, which is some of their other favorite ways to work. Narcissists and demons share the same mindset of the reprobate human, who knows in his heart he is wrong, but he does not care. Thus, he does all he can to corrupt others. Romans 1:18-31. Narcissists and demons also know who Jesus is and of our inheritance. Thus, they are subject to the authority of Christ, and ours too, when we cast them out in Christ's name only. In Matthew 8:28 they responded to Jesus with hate tempered with fear. They knew who he was, and they knew of their fate to come in judgment and destruction. Ironically, Jesus was falsely accused of being possessed by demons in Mark 3:22-30, John 7:20, 8:48, and 10:20. It is a good bet those who accused Jesus were in fact themselves possessed, or at least heavily influenced, by narcissists and demons. Jesus invaded Satan's house and removed his power and his opportunities to do us in. We are given freedom and victory. We are given the power to overcome Satan and to prosper in God's grace. But we still need to operate within Christ's parameters, using his armor and weapons. God bless you. Please remember, Jesus Christ is the truth, the way, and the life.